Hello, yellow fellows. It's Baldy Chris. It's time for more yellow sticker madness. And to be completely accurate about it, some magic bag madness this time round. As you can see, I've been to the co-op, or the cooperative to give them their full title. So what's happened? I was out with work colleagues after work this evening. I hadn't been feeling great this morning, so I didn't really want to stay out too late, and didn't. It also meant, because I've been planning to have a meal out, that I didn't have anything planned at home. So I usually don't bother with co-op magic bags because the pickup time's quite late. But by the time I did get home, it was almost pick-up o'clock. So I'll give it a go. So I'm hopeful that we're going to have something that represents a fairly easy meal here. But we'll see what we've actually got. I think it's going to be quite bakery heavy based on the glances into the bags. Yes, bags plural that we've had. So what do we have? We've got tiger bread here, which isn't obviously a meal yet. What else do we have? We've got a box of jam donuts, four of them. I can certainly snack on those. I'm actually getting very peckish now, so they might well represent a starter. But yes, this one cost £4. It's supposed to be £12 worth of goods. We'll see what we get. It does seem bakery heavy, but there we are. So what we have here, we've got some sort of half-size white loaf of some kind. Don't know what they actually describe themselves as. Just an old English white. So certainly bread will keep and can be frozen as well. So all right there. Oh look, here we go. Got some more donuts as well. So they were apparently £2.20 to begin with. So since I only spent £4 on the bags themselves, and of course I've got the actual bags, they're like what, at least 10p each, aren't they? So yeah, I've had my money's worth in donuts alone. What do we have? We've got more breads. We've got a Warburton's toasty, soft, thick white loaf. That'll definitely freeze quite nicely, and that was supposed to be £1.45 to begin with. Still lacking an obvious meal. I mean, you've seen my videos before, you know I don't mind something that's snackable, but just donuts might be cutting it a bit too fine. So we've got some celery sticks here, supposed to have been £1 to begin with. I don't know that they will keep very well. I suppose I can certainly snack on those, but it's Friday night, that's not the sort of snack I'm after, which is a pity because there's another bag of them there as well. Maybe even more than that. What else do we have? We've got a garlic and herb flatbreads, so that'll pop in the oven nice and easy. Bit plain, but yeah. Oh well, we'll see. This is what you get with magic bags. You never really do know what you're going to get. We've got a Mexican-style triple dip here, which apparently was £2.65 to begin with. That's a ludicrous price. However, it has slipped quite a bit. It's in the bag at an angle, so I assume it's supposed to be layered, and it kind of still is, but the layers aren't as horizontal as they once were. I suppose I could dip the celery in that. That'll be a fairly healthy snack. We've got some Madeira cake. That's supposed to have been £1.75. I'm off around a friend's house this weekend. I'm quite sure they will help me eat cake tomorrow. That'll do the trick nicely, I'm quite sure. Oh, we've got some fresh fruit here. Some Cox's apples. It looks like it's. I was going to say it looks like, yeah, it looks like it is a 6-pack there, and that was supposed to have been £1.85. They look to be in all right condition. They certainly feel quite firm. They'll last a little while. I prefer Granny Smiths, but I'll certainly eat those. That's not bad. What else have we got in here? Oh, we've got some onions here, by the look of it. So certainly looks like onions, and they were supposed to have been £1.25. Oh, they're organic Dutch onions. Well. Not actually a great fan of onions, but I'm sure I can find a use for those. Just hoping for something I could pop in the microwave rather than something that requires effort. Here we go. We've got a Moroccan-style couscous. Supposed to have been £2.50. I'm not sure I'd agree that that would have been worth 250 to begin with, but that is certainly a very easy snack that I can get tucked into. And I could put some basil on the top, because I've got some basil. Which I don't know how long that'll last. I can probably put it in the fridge, and I'm sure it'll do in a meal at some stage. Oh, what have we got here? We've got another pack of apples. There's definitely more apples than I was expecting. Like I say, I will eat them, that's fine. That second bag emptied, which you'd be forgiven for thinking I'd be at the end of £4 by now, but no, there's another bag. And from the glancing at the top here, there's another repeat offender. We've got more Madeira cake. They certainly weren't lying about the approximate value of this. I can't argue that this is not worth £4, and well, I'm sure we're well over the 12 quid that you're supposed to actually get. So we've got a pinch of thyme to go with the basil. I reckon they'd probably go quite well into a casserole of some kind, actually. Just flavour that up a little bit, so we can have that with the basil. This might get a bit unsteady now. So I've got a big bag of carrots, kilo of carrots there, and they were 65 to begin with. That's a pretty reasonable price for that many carrots. I'm not really a big fan of carrots, but you know, between the celery, the onions, and the carrots, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to do a casserole or stew of some kind, really, aren't I? What have we got here? Oh, we've got some more donutty type things. These were creamy ones. They've been knocked around a little bit. The cream has gone everywhere. They were supposed to be $2.15 to begin with. There we are. Certainly not gonna be wanting for donuts. I've got a salsa dip as well. Again, I suppose that will go with the celery. It probably is one of the layers of the Mexican dip that we had as well. What else is there? There's a second garlic and herb flatbread. Unfortunately, I don't think I've even got any cooked meat at the minute to chuck on top of it and turn it into a sort of a pizza-esque affair. Is this more basil that we got here? I think it is. Yeah, the yellow sticker's covered up the original label, but it does appear to be more basil. So yeah, it's going to be a very spicy casserole, or very herby casserole rather. Oh god, even more so. There's some more thyme as well. Now, some ready-to-cook rice noodles. They would be pretty handy, as you can see. They stir-fry in 4 minutes. But I haven't really got anything that would go with them terribly quickly. And, oh dear, these are not suitable for home freezing. If you can see that there. Yeah, it's gone into focus now. So, less sure what I'm going to do with those. I have got some corn mince in the freezer. I could probably knock up something stir-fry-ish reasonably well from the freezer, which would be good if I could, because I've got Singapore-style noodles as well. They were supposed to be $1.65. Let me guess, not suitable for home freezing. So yeah, it's going to be a curious meal, I think. We've got another pair of garlic and herb flatbreads. Are these freezable? Oh, yeah, they are. They've got instructions of being cooked from frozen, so they must be freezable. So yeah, there's no way I'm having 4 of those tonight. They are freezable. There we got them on the label there. So yeah, they can have those as a future thing. Already got some pizzas in the fridge from the World Cup mini madness I did the other night. Got more Singapore style noodles. What a pity these aren't freezable, because we're having the mother of all stir fries tonight, aren't we? Got some mashed potato there. That was supposed to be $1.65, is that? These are freezable, which is good. They can certainly get frozen. That's the end of that bag. Still not done. They really have been good tonight. When I arrived in there, like the car park was empty, so I had my pick of the spaces. The shop was basically empty. Just walked straight up to the kiosk, and they had a trolley beside it, which was piled very high. I had my suspicions that would be it, and sure enough, it was. And they said pick 4 from the bags that were there, so I didn't really delve into them too much. Just grabbed 4 of them. We're on to the 4th one now. So we've got Belgian buns. Again, they were supposed to be 160. But we are well above 12 quid. I haven't been keeping a running total, but it's looking good. This one looks like another sort of bakery based bag again. We'll see. We've got another Old English white there. Another one of those half-size loaves. Definitely not going to be short of bread products. Maybe short of freezer space to put them in. We've got another pair of Belgian buns there. Again, both of those are a little bit sticky. They've been slightly crushed into the packaging, but that's all right. I can live with that. So long as those don't contain nuts, I'll be able to bring them around to my friends at the weekend. More from the John Dwyer Bakery. It's not going into focus there. Life's what you bake it. And apparently life is lemon donuts in that case. It's definitely doing well on donuts. And yeah, this is I think the actual last item. So we've got some more bread, some large Warburton's sliced white rolls, which were supposed to have been 160 to begin with. So yeah, there we go. That is a perfect demonstration of how you never really do know what you are going to get with a magic bag. That one looks to have been entirely vegetarian, I think, unless I've missed something there, or there's hidden meaty ingredients. So great for vegetarians. Not quite so great in terms of having a completely easy and obvious meal there. There's certainly the makings of a stew. I'm not going to start a stew now. It's 9:30 at night. I've got some dips and donuts, but that's hardly a meal. I've got the stir fry stuff, but not all that much that can stir fry into it. I probably am going to have to drag the corn mince out of the freezer, and I think I've got some stir fry veg in the freezer as well, and go down that particular route. Exactly what I'll put in with it, I don't know. I've got some sauces in the cupboard as well that will definitely do. So yeah, probably looking at a stir fry tonight, and plenty of baked or bakery goods, bread goods at least, for the freezer. So there we are. Certainly 4 quid's worth. I really wasn't keeping count. I'd say that might actually be nearer 40 quid's worth of stuff there, according to the original prices at least. But happy with that. And I'm certainly not going to go hungry, even if it's not the most obvious meal ingredients that we've got there. But that's it for this particular one. So take care of yourselves. Give me recipe suggestions for what I've got there with the stuff that I'm going to be keeping aside in the freezer. And, as ever, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next Yellow Sticker Madness, I'm quite sure. Bye for now.